Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from. We have some breaking news coming to you the night of September 26th. Wherever you're watching, maybe it's not night quite yet where you are. It is where I'm filming. We have breaking news. A bombshell report says Trump might commence bombing of Venezuela within a matter of weeks. Yes, you heard me correctly. A new report claims we will start bombing Venezuela within weeks. Strikes appear imminent. It appears we are going to hit Venezuela. This is stunning. This is breaking news. We're going to get into exactly what is going on. I got to be honest, I was in the middle of cooking a pizza. I was cooking a pizza, getting ready to go, saw the news, said the pizza can wait. This is crazy. Bombs could be dropping within a matter of weeks. That could be 10, 14, 20 days. We are expected to rock and roll against Venezuela. I'm going to break it all down for you. I'm going to give you my honest thoughts. Then we'll get into it. But before we do, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free, costs you nothing at all. Huge, 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 huge boost to the channel. Go ahead and comment with your thoughts below. Do you want to see President Donald Trump bomb Venezuela? Let me know in the comments below. How do you want to see this play out? Fire away in the comments. No pun intended. Hit that notifications bell, all notifications turned on. You won't miss a thing of the best information on YouTube. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X, D Hookstead. That's where you can find me. My DMs are totally open. If you have tips, you just want to say hello, you have interesting info about a story I'm talking about, reach out, let me know. DMs are open. That's where you can find me. Now, let's get into it. I've been telling everyone who will listen, all the signs point to the United States of America unleashing military strikes against the regime in Caracas, the regime of dictator Nicolas Maduro. I have said we don't move this many warships. We don't move stealth fighters. We don't move our JSOC ghost ship to a region just for the fun of it. We do that because we plan to use it. A lot of people thought I was crazy. I'm sorry, my hair is kind of all over the place right now. A lot of people thought I was crazy. They said, there's no way. It's just posturing. The United States is not actually going to strike Venezuela. I said, no, no, no. No, no, no. This is clear to me, and it should be clear to everyone paying attention that we are clearly on a position or posture, however you want to say it, to hit Venezuela militarily, target Nicolas Maduro, take out the regime, stop these scumbags running the show down there from pushing their drugs and their criminals up here. We've already blown up their drug boats. That's one thing. But you don't need this much military power to just target drug boats. Clearly, it was always about something bigger. It was always about something more important. Well, turns out we might have the answer. I'm going to throw this up on the screen for you. This is NBC News, breaking news. U.S. preparing options for military strikes on drug targets inside Venezuela, sources say. President Donald Trump has not approved any action yet, and the U.S. and Venezuela are talking through Middle Eastern intermediary, source told NBC News. Here we go. I'm filming this the night of September 26th. So you're going to see this. That's when it's going to be released. I don't know if or when this could change. This is breaking news. So please understand, I am doing my best to bring it to you as it is developing. Let's read through this. U.S. military officials are drawing up options to target drug traffickers inside Venezuela, and strikes within that country's border could potentially begin within a matter of weeks, 4 sources told NBC News. Those sources are 2 U.S. officials familiar with the planning and 2 other sources familiar with the discussions. They spoke on the condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to discuss the plans publicly. Striking inside Venezuela would be another escalation in the Trump administration's military campaign against alleged drug targets and its stance towards Venezuela. In recent weeks, the U.S. military struck at least 3 boats from Venezuela, allegedly carrying narco traffickers and drugs that could threaten Americans, President Donald Trump said on Truth Social. The administration has not provided evidence that there were drugs on all those boats. Obviously, you can watch the drugs blow up when they get hit. I don't think you need to be a genius to figure out what's in the boats when a missile hits it and they just boom. Oh, weird. What could that have been? We might never know. Here we go. But an official in the Dominican Republic, alongside one from the U.S. Embassy there, did say at a press conference that drugs were found in the water after one strike. Well, no shit, obviously. Strikes in Venezuela could happen in the next several weeks, but the president has not approved it yet. Now, a strike like this would be approved shortly before it was carried out, so that should not surprise anyone. The way it works is he's going to be brought a bunch of different options. He's going to be given a list of what the U.S. military can do, and then he will choose from that list of options. That's just the way it works. Two of them and an additional official familiar with discussion said the United States' recent military escalation is in part a result of Venezuela and Nicolas Maduro not doing enough, in the administration's view, to stop the flow of illegal drugs out of his country. The plans being discussed primarily focus on drone strikes against drug trafficking groups, members, and leadership. Now, remember, it's very important the way this is phrased, because Maduro has been accused by the United States of America of being a cartel head, cartel de sols, cartel of the sun. And so if they're going after cartel leadership, does that mean they're going to bomb Maduro? I honestly don't know. Asked for comment, the White House referred NBC News to the previous statement from the president. We'll see what happens. Venezuela is sending us their gang members, their drug dealers, and drugs. It's not acceptable. The Pentagon declined to comment. Some Trump administration officials are disappointed that the U.S. military's escalation does not appear to have weakened Maduro's grip on power or prompted any significant response. The official familiar with discussion said the White House has faced more pushback on strikes against the drug boats than it anticipated, prompting the administration to think carefully about next steps. The official familiar with the discussion said, well, listen, I don't know who's pushing back against that. If you're a drug cartel member and you're running drugs up to the United States, we should absolutely blow the boat up. What are we even talking about? That includes discussions between the U.S. and Venezuela through Middle Eastern leaders serving as intermediaries. NBC News has learned, according to a senior administration official, Maduro has spoken to those intermediaries about concessions he would be willing to make to remain in power. The senior administration official did not specify which countries are acting as intermediaries beyond saying they are as allies. Trump is prepared to use every element of American power to stop drugs from flooding into our country and bring those responsible to justice. The Venezuelan government did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Maduro has previously denied any role in drug trafficking, then says here, when asked about U.S. strikes in the country, Annabelle Sanchez Ismail, a Venezuelan political analyst, told NBC News an attack on Venezuela's soil out of consequence of diplomatic protests to an increase in political persecutions for those they classify as collaborators, to further uniting the population with the need to defend sovereignty reaffirmed. Right here, the U.S. has deployed 8 warships, 4,000 personnel in the waters, and F-35s. So I'll pull that off the screen. I told you this was coming. I told you. People said there's no way the U.S. will do it. And to be clear, we haven't done it yet, but now the plans are in motion. They're just waiting for the president to give the order. I told you it was coming. I told you we were going to deal with these people. I told you we were going to crush them. I told you we were going to hit the cartels. The boats were a good start. We cannot allow people who want to harm Americans to do it. We cannot allow it to happen. It is that simple. It is that simple. This does not have to be overly complicated. It does not have to be quantum physics, quantum mechanics. It's pretty black and white. If you want to threaten Americans, if you want to hurt our people, we're going to stop you. Maduro has allowed his drugs and poison and his worst people in his country to come up here and inflict untold levels of chaos, destruction, pain, carnage, and suffering on our people. Enough is enough. It must end. And it looks like it now will end, with the United States of America striking Venezuela, bombing Venezuela. This is a huge development. It is a huge development. It has been a long time coming. And now here we are. You know, life can be crazy. Things are developing. It's a developing fluid situation, as they say. But this is breaking news. I am bringing it to you first from NBC News. What a time. We are living through history, but I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about President Donald Trump's plan to bomb Venezuela? Let me know in the comments below. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free, cost you nothing. Huge boost to the channel. So go ahead and do that for me. Hit that notifications bell. All notifications turn on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here Instagram, David_Hookstead, XD Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. DMs are wide open. Send me any tips or anything you have. I will keep you updated. I'll be back when we have an update. Until then, I'll see y'all next time.